Hey, it's Sam Becker here, and if you can hear me, just say yes in the chat box right now. I apologize coming in a bit late. I'm actually in a hotel room, and hopefully the internet holds up. We've had a few issues. I had to come into Chiang Mai, into town, in order to get a checkup. So I'm here at a hotel room now doing the webinar. I think it'll be fine. The internet's usually quite clear. It may drop out one or two times, so just to make you aware that I will be back on probably within about 2 minutes after, if that does happen. And cool, I'm getting some yeses coming in. That's fantastic. Now this will be recorded, and today we're going to be focusing on Social Spy Agent, how to make money with Social Spy Agent. And I'm also going to be focusing today's webinar on the basics of online marketing. Now, when I say basics, I don't really mean basics. I'm going to show you how we create our campaigns, how we create our websites, and that's going to aid you when you start your retargeting campaigns. So if that sounds good, put a yes in the box right now, and I'm going to get started right into this webinar right now. I can see we've got some people on the call, which is good, and we'll probably have more coming on as we move forward. Again, we will be running a webinar of the, a replay of this, so you'll get to see that. All right, so first of all, what I wanted to tell you about is purchasing a domain, getting hosting, all of that. And this is really the basis of doing anything online. Who actually has a website right now? Put a one in the box if you've gone through this process of getting a website. Cool. All right, getting some ones, good. If you haven't, this will be a good recap of that as well. So here's what I use. Now I use things that are a bit different to most people, but I use them because I've found them to be the best for me. So Namecheap.com is the place that I buy domains from. I buy domains from Namecheap because it's cheaper than GoDaddy, I've found, and it's a lot more easily accessible. Okay, it's very easy to access everything, and they've got a very good support team as well, which really helps. So when you buy a domain, you need to have a domain from these guys. It'll help you a lot. Now the other thing is that once you have a domain name, you need to have some place to host all your content. You basically plug in this to a host, and you're able to host all your content on there. So the host company that I use for my hosting is Storm on Demand. Now, this is a dedicated server. It costs about $160 per month. This is probably a bit more than you need. All you'll need is really something like HostGator, a shared server to start off with. Now, when you actually get some traffic, you start making some good money, and you want to speed up your website, or if you've got too much traffic that you need help, then you want to switch to something like this. But for now, HostGator is good. You can get started for $3.96 per month, and it is very easy to access everything that you need to through HostGator. Cool. So Storm on Demand is the hosting that we use. Now, when we set up pages, when you set up sales pages that you've seen, let's show you. I'll show you an example. Say Social Post Manager, for example. Now, we host all of our pages on WordPress. Now, the reason that we do that is it's very easy. And sorry, I'll just share my screen as well. You should be seeing this. I'll just share my screen in just a second. Here it is. Now, the reason that we do this is that we want to basically create a website, a membership site, as quick as possible that looks really great. And there's a number of different solutions out there to do that right now. We actually use OptimizePress for our sites. The reason we do that is we're familiar with it. We build templates through it. But there are some really good solutions like Instabuilder, for example. There is Instabuilder. There is WP Profit Builder. MemberDeliver is another one now that's great for membership sites. All of these sites are really useful when you're building membership sites, and they'll help you a lot. We use OptimizePress because we find it really easy. So, say for example, for socialpostmanager.com, we had a number of different pages that were hosted on this domain. Now, our actual software was hosted at a different domain, but we used this as a sales domain, right? So we actually ran our sales promotions through this. So say, for example, we were to go here, we'll go through, and I actually go to the end, and I should be able to find the membership that we set up for training. And I can show you a bit about that. The reason I'm showing you this is when you start retargeting your different domains, it's going to be really useful to have this information of how to actually set up your sites, because retargeting is useless if you can't set up an affiliate marketing campaign, or you can't set up an effective online marketing campaign selling your own products. So I'm just going through finding what we're looking for. I'll go right to the end. It's all in alphabetical order. So from memory, I'll just type in this here, home. Cool. So this is the site we built. This is an optimized press site, and we were able to use this as a training portal for Social Post Manager. So when we launched this, when people purchased, we had this as our membership solution. We also had this as our main solution for websites. So this is it here. You can see this is our sales page. Now, the way we created this is we actually went to a designer to get it created. We were able to add it. It's not live currently, but we were able to get this added up and running. Yeah, it was pretty effective in doing that. So this is our sales page, and it's an HTML page. So it's not on WordPress, because it's a lot faster having an HTML page that isn't on WordPress, that's off WordPress, than it is having one that's on. So you'll see that this is, all basically HTML that you'll see here. Now, we have actually done this in the past, and this is another cool trick that you can use to create sales pages through WordPress. We actually created a sales page here for VideoScript launch. You should be seeing something. Jacqueline, you should see something here on the screen. Can everyone see my screen? Just put a yes in the box if you can see my screen.
Hi, Josh Ryder here, and along with my partner...
Jacqueline, maybe jump off and then jump back on, and you should be able to see the screen. I think I'm definitely showing the screen. I think it might be that, best to jump off, jump back on, and see if it's working then. It should work after that. Cool. So with this particular example here, what we did is we used WordPress to build the website. We used Optimized Press to build the site design. And a real cool trick that you can use, something that not many people know about, is with any WordPress site, you can actually right-click and click Save As. And what that actually does is it allows you to save the entire web page. So you can actually upload it as an HTML page, so it's hosted on Amazon or hosted on your server, opposed from with Optimized Press and WordPress. Really cool trick. Cool. So I wanted to show you that. That's a really cool thing that will help as well. Now, I just want to double check that everyone can see my screen. Say yes if you can see my screen. I just want to make sure that everything is showing as it should. Perfect. Awesome. You see VideoScript. That's great. Cool. All right. All working. Good. All right. Cool. So this is a sales page. We actually create an optimized press, and you can right-click, click Save Image As, and you'll be able to actually save this as your own. Really, really cool. So that's how we build out our sales pages. This is how we build out our membership pages, all of that. Now, when you're looking to add a retargeting pixel, what that's going to do for you is it's going to allow you to retarget people around the web. So first of all, the basics of retargeting is that if someone comes to your website and you've got a retargeting code on your website, then when they go through onto your website, they'll be followed around the web. Now, we created Social Spy Agent to give you the ability, basically, to have a retargeting pixel follow someone around the web for an affiliate marketing product. This is it here. All right, so we created this to give you a really cool tool. Let's type in my username and password. So to give you a tool that will be able to enable you to basically run affiliate marketing campaigns that follow people around the web. Now, when you're retargeting, you will always need to use an ad. Yeah, I don't think there's any text solutions out there that I've seen to date. So yeah, you do need to create an ad, and there's many ways to do that. I'll go through that in the next session that we have. But the number one way is actually creating graphics through Paint or through Photoshop. A good resource if you want to learn how to create ads is actually Udemy. Okay, there's a number of ad solutions out there that will create ads for you, but Udemy will give you the base skills that you need in order to create a, say, Photoshop ad. All right, in Photoshop, it's a really cool tool. I've been using Photoshop now for a wee while, been learning how to use it. I never used it before because I thought it was quite complex. It is a little, but if you can get a course like this, one of these courses, preferably one of the cheaper ones, then they can really help you to develop the skills that you need to in order to really make this work for you. All right, so if we go back here, retarget engine. Now, Jacqueline, when you're doing your design, you'll need to design an image to upload to where you are hosting your ads. You can't actually add text. I mean, you can add text, but it's with an image. You can't just add text. You have to add an image there as well. So the image can feature some text, but yeah, you will need to have an image file that you're able to add. So let me really quickly take you through this. So let's just put retargeting audience video script, sales and affiliate for video script. Now I'll just put like 1, 2, 3 to identify me. 1, 3, 2. Then we put our retargeting destination URL. So in my case, I'd probably put in whatever URL I was promoting from. So it would be my affiliate link. It could be my affiliate link. In this case, I'm just going to put a random affiliate link. And that's going to mean that anyone I'm retargeting will go through this affiliate link, all right? And they'll be able to go through to our page and get retargeted from going through that affiliate link. Cool. Now we'll go to the next. Click to get pixel here. The next thing we do is we need to add a pixel from Facebook, basically. So I'll just check if everything's working out fine. Yep, looks to be. So I use Perfect Audience to mine, and I'll go through Perfect Audience in the next session we have. But for now, I'll show you how to create a real basic Facebook pixel, because that's what we need to do. So we'll go ahead, we'll create a custom audience. We'll click on website traffic, and we'll grab our pixel from here. Okay. First of all, I just want to do something like this. Anyone who visits your website will be retargeted in the last, and I'm going to say 120 days. Cool. We grab the pixel code. Right here, we'll create our audience. Plug that in here. And then we'll go through. Cool, and I'll click save. So we include our cloaking domain, we just save, and then we've got this link here. Now this is the link that you can include in emails. You can include this anywhere around the web you want. You could put this on your website, for example, in order to retarget people for that affiliate ID you wanted to retarget people for. You could plug this into anything you wanted to really, and have your people retargeted. Does that kind of answer your question, Jacqueline? That this link here will enable you to basically retarget people anywhere you want. All right, this is the link that you can add into emails. It can just be a text link if you want. it can, and this is what's going to get people clicking, get people going through, and allow you to use that. Now you should be seeing my social spy agent, so I'll just wait for it to catch up. Hopefully you can see that. Can everyone see your social spy agent on the screen now? Okay, cool. All right, so just change the social spy agent now. So I'll go a bit slower just to make sure that the computer keeps up with this as well. So this is the link that you'll see here being used, which will allow you to basically use this for your retargeting campaigns. People click, and then they'll be able to get access to basically be retargeted through this link. All right, is it all caught up? Hopefully it is. All right, hopefully it's all caught up. So now I'm on Facebook. All right, now I'm on Facebook, and this is just one of my Facebook accounts. And what we would do now is basically we need to create an ad. So we would create an ad campaign, and we would select our retargeting campaign as as basically the way that the where the ads are going to go. So send people to my website. Yep. I'm just going to put just a random URL. Cool. Creating a campaign. Cool. So we would just go through the normal process. We would select our custom audience as the targeting. Browse. We'll find one of our retargeted ads like this one, and there we go. We've got our ad targeting done of what we want to focus on. So we'll just select our custom audience, and then as people go through, they become part of our custom audience. They'll get cookied, and more people will be able to get access to what we're looking at. Okay, Danny doesn't see. What I'll do is I'll just stop the screen. It may be a lag because of this hotel, but hopefully you can see it. Let me know when you can see Facebook. Okay, cool. All right, let me know when you can see Facebook. All right, cool. I'll just wait for it to catch up. Cool, now you're seeing it. Great. Perfect. So you're starting to see Facebook now, which is awesome. Great. Cool. So you'd go through, you'd set up your ad, you'd choose your different targeting, then you'd just select images down here that you wanted to promote. So you'll see the images part come up. Cool. You'll see me start a campaign, and then it'll go through to the different images that you want to use. You should see that coming up very soon. These different images that you can add. And we get to this stage, yeah, that's basically where you are going to add your images for retargeting. Cool. Now, if your audience is saying too small, it's because, your audience is too small. Most solutions take at least 100 people. On Facebook, at least 100 people to be retargeted, to start retargeting them. On Perfect Audience, it's 1,000 people that you need cookied through your link in order to get retargeted, and I believe AdRoll is the same. So I think Facebook is about 100, it's a lot less, and then your audience will be, if you're using another solution, about 1,000. Like I'll show you tomorrow one of the campaigns we're doing, which is taking about 1,000 people to come through and get cookied for it to work correctly, and that'll give you a bit of an indication of sort of what you need. The more you can get, the better, but it's one of those types of things. Ad retargeting over time, it'll start to pay off as soon as you reach a large enough audience. On affiliate campaigns, you'll need to make sure that you do reach a large enough audience as well. So a solution to helping you to reach that audience quicker is actually using that link in your emails. That's what I do. If you're on my list, you're a subscriber of mine, you'll actually see that I pixel everyone, I cookie everyone to retargeting, and then I've got some parameters that I retarget people for. So that also can help. Yep, Jacqueline will be showing that on the next video. I'll be going through Perfect Audience. Perfect Audience is a bit more complicated. It takes a bit longer to go through. I'll be going through that next time when I go through some campaigns. Today I just want to show you the basics, and tomorrow I'll also have a lot quicker internet connection, so it'll be far more beneficial for everyone, because you'll be able to see everything happening as I show you it. Awesome. So that's basic Facebook retargeting. You go through, you add your ad copy, you click save, place order, and then once your audience grows big enough, it'll start retargeting over Facebook. Now, what type of things are you looking to target over Facebook? Put in the chat what types of different websites you are looking to retarget yourself. Yes, the ad will have to be live while retargeting. So once your ad has been approved, then you've got a big enough audience, it'll start retargeting, your ad will be live, and you'll start getting charged per click that comes through. Now, Jacqueline, retargeting is usually it's not per click charge, it's usually a per impression charge. So depending on what you're using, I believe you can do per click charge on Facebook, but usually it's a per impression charge, because there's just so much, so many people being retargeted that it can really help. If you're running with per click, it's a lot cheaper as well. You're going to find that it's just a few cents per click, opposed from what you'd usually be paying for an ad. The best way to get started with it, though, is just to start your first campaign today. Facebook retargeting is very simple to set up. It's very easy to set up. I'd probably recommend doing that first. Then once you've got a bit of experience behind you setting up one of those campaigns, you can start building your audience, finding out how it works, and then move on to the next campaign after that. Cool. Now, what kinds of sites should you be retargeting on affiliate promotions? Now, you'll have seen that I've done a lot of different campaigns. You'll probably, if you're on my list, you'd have seen many different campaigns from me. These are the types of pages that I like to actually retarget, but instead of the actual sales letter itself. Many affiliates, they've got a good converting sales letter, but in order to really make it worthwhile, you need to have some sort of bonus page. So, say for example, this is one that I recently created for Vidlify. Actually, I'll do VidSplash. This is one coming out soon that I'll be retargeting.
Hey, Sam back here. Welcome to this page.
I'll just show you this. I'll wait for it to show up on your screen. And I create these pages and tend to retarget these. The reason being that it's far easier to retarget them. It's a lot easier to get someone to purchase if they are getting some sort of bonus, some sort of special, if there's some sort of urgency on it, if the bonuses are something that they want, and you give them a bit more information to help them make a decision when they actually get to the sales page. So I'll usually retarget my bonus pages. I'll use the software to put basically put people through here, and then I'll retarget them. And every person that clicks through and purchases through my link here, I'll get a sale for that. And that's usually how I'm using it. Can everyone see that on my screen, my bonus page? Just put a yes when you can see it. Cool. All right, I'll wait for you to see it just so you can have a preview of it. Cool. Is it caught up? Can you see it? Cool. Now you have. All right. Great. So this is one of my bonus pages, you can see, and this is the type of page that I'd set up, and I use this. I set this up through OptimizePress. I'll always retarget early if I can, early on, and many of you probably seen these pages from me. They're really effective for all different types of niches. You know, if you're dealing with an offline audience, for example, we're setting up a campaign at the moment for an offline marketing audience, which really helps to retarget through these types of sites, and they're really easy to set up. There's actually a templates package you can get with these types of bonus pages on from OptimizePress that you can just purchase and use for I think about $5. So they're really easy to set up, and they're really good to retarget for affiliate marketing offers. Yeah, it's very easy to set them up and use them. Awesome. Now, the screen's lagging a bit, and there's a few things I want to show you, but I'm going to have to go through them step by step. So what I'm going to do is I'll wait till tomorrow to do that, probably, just till I get a faster connection, which I think I know what to do in order to get that. I need to go to the business center, and they've got a direct connection in there. So I'm going to show you that tomorrow. But I wanted to take questions now and ask, where is your main focus right now? What are you focused on, and how can I help? I'm going to send everyone who's on this webinar today a copy of a marketing system of mine. It's something that I haven't launched. I'm planning on launching it probably a bit later on next month for about $97. It's yours free, so I'll send that out to you, which will go through some of the stuff we've talked about today. It'll go through email marketing, and you can use sort of the emails in there and swipe them and use them with your retargeting codes. So where is your main focus right now? What are you doing, and how could I help, and what would you like to see on this? We're going to do a longer session tomorrow just to make up for the time on this one. I really want to show you this stuff, but you need to be live on the screen in order to see it. Otherwise, everyone's going to be confused. So what would you like to see? What would be most useful for you? Let me know. Yes. Now, if you add one of the links in Social Spy Agent, the link that we saw when we created our retargeting campaign, and you just include that link in your email, that will retarget people. Yes, just from clicking that link, as long as you've got, if you've got a pixel in there, which you have to have in order to get that link, then yes, it's going to retarget people. Yes. Now, tomorrow I'm hoping to show you outside of FB, retargeting all different sites, not just FB, but others. I need a good connection to do it, though. So I'm going to make sure that I've got a good connection tomorrow, and you'll be able to see step by step exactly what needs to happen. Yeah. Cool. When they click on the email link, what it does is it takes them to wherever you want them to go. All right, all it's done is it's sending them through what's called a redirect link. So it's redirecting them to the pixel, then it's redirecting them away from the pixel to whatever place you want to send them. So it really is up to you. You could send them to the sales letter, you could send them to your bonus page, wherever you sent them, they'd still be getting retargeted. That's where it's really cool. You can send them anywhere you want. They'll be retargeted for whatever offer you want. So the retargeting link replaces the sales link. Yes, it does. It replaces the sales link. So you just use the retargeting link instead of the sales link, and then it'll work. Cool. So in that case, will be charged when they click? No, you won't be charged when they click. You're going to be charged based on people that click through from the retargeting if you decide to do that. So yeah, FB will charge you per click through retargeting. So when they click one of your ads, then you'll be charged. And yes, that's correct. You still will need a site approved in order to retarget with Perfect Audience. That's why I showed you the step through of different sites that we have today and what you need, because you will need if you're going to use one of those sites such as Perfect Audience or AdRoll, you do need a site approved. Jacqueline, no, you don't get charged when they click on the email link. It's just building your pixel list. That's all. You don't get charged. You only get charged when people click through your ads. No one gets charged when someone clicks on your link. You won't need a site approved with Facebook though. You just need your audience approved basically. So when you're building your audience up, you'll just need your ads approved. I guess they will still approve your site, but you'll be driving people through your pixel to your Facebook ads, which will be directing people back to the site, and everyone that's being retargeted, you'll get basically them cookied, so you'll get a commission for them clicking through. And if you go into the Social Spy Agent software, you'll actually see a demonstration of that whole process. Awesome. All right. Well, I think I'll close the call off there if there's no more questions. I need to show you everything live tomorrow. Perfect audience. I'll show you ad roll. Go through that. Make sure that the internet connection's quick. I apologize that this one's not so fast. I'll make sure it's better tomorrow. We spend a lot more time on it. Now, if you can put your email addresses into the questions box right now. Today, I'm going to send you some reading to do, something to go through, prepare. It'll go through how to create websites. It'll go through how to create campaigns. It's a product that I haven't launched yet, but will be very useful to you. So do make sure you put your email address in, and I'm going to send that out to you today as some additional reading, and this should really help. Now, I'm just going to put this into a document. Cool. And expect an email from me within the hour with this on. Cool, getting these emails in, great. Now, when it comes to getting approved, Regina, it's very simple, very straightforward. Facebook's basically looking at your ads. Once you add your ads, once you add your, how much of your budget you want, once you do that, then Facebook will go away and they'll start to approve your ad. It's basically, they'll work on your ad. If they don't approve it, they'll come back to you. They'll say that it's been disapproved and you can resubmit it. But yeah, chances are when you start your first ad, it will be approved as long as you follow the Facebook guidelines. Now, if you just search Facebook guidelines in Google, you make sure you're not breaking any of them, then your ads are probably going to get approved. So the moment you submit your ads, that's when Facebook starts the approval process. Cool. So we've got these emails here. That's fantastic. What I'm going to do is tomorrow we'll jump on another call. We'll go through everything that we've discussed today, just a quick recap, and then we'll go into everything else as well. Now, I'll answer, one last question. Go for it. All right. Any final questions? One more question, and then we'll close off the call today. Again, make sure you post your email address, and I'll be able to send you out that guide, and that'll help you as well. When they click on the email link, but there is no ad to follow them up on the web, how are they retargeted? They just aren't, Jacqueline. If there's no ad, they just don't get. They get retargeted. In terms of their pixel is stored in the retargeting website, but they will not be retargeted. Cool. Regina, I'll show you how to get a site approved in Perfect Audience tomorrow. that'll be easy to show you. Cool. So hope that makes sense. Awesome. Got another email address to send that guide out to as well. Just posting that here. Cool. And awesome. So what's the point? There is no point. You need to have an ad up in order to retarget. Otherwise, you're just storing cookies. You're just storing people to retarget. You need to have an ad up in order to retarget them. Otherwise, yeah, the pixel list that you've built up is useless. So you need an ad. Awesome. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of today. I've recorded this. I'll send out a recording today. Tomorrow will be an extended period of time. Make sure we go through everything that we couldn't cover today because the screen will be active. We'll go through Perfect Audience. We'll go through AdRoll. We'll go through how to use them, how to effectively target, and we'll go through a couple of campaigns as well. So it should be really good. This was more of building a base, and I'll send out that guide, which will help you to set up what you need in order to make it work. And then we'll go from there. So thanks everyone for coming on today, and I look forward to talking with you again on the next webinar. Expect an email from me within the hour, and I will talk to you again soon. This is Sam Backer, and I'll see you later.